Hello and welcome to First Steps in Forex.com. Today is the 26th of January 2011 and we're looking at the pound dollar daily chart. Now, we had an incredible last couple of days. The last time I recorded, we were on here, and what I'd said was we had a sort of triangle formation coming up. We didn't really know. The pound dollar was consolidating. It was bouncing along this trend line and also bouncing along this. Well, it wasn't really a trend line, but there were 2 points there. You need at least 3 points before you can confirm a trend. And the more points, the better, of course. We also had this support resistance pivot area just around the same thing. So my instincts were that we would go down, but we didn't really know. And what I'd said was, well, look, if we bounce above this point here, if we break through this trend line plus say 20 pips, it's worth trying to go long. And if we go below this trend line plus sort of 20 pips, then it's worth going short. And of course, yesterday we had this amazing news out of the UK that the British economy had contracted, and people just dumped the pound. And basically, we went short. I went short at around something like 15880, and we dropped down to, I had a trailing stop, so that's about 130 pips or so, and I got stopped out then because we bounced back up. I had about a 30 pip trailing stop, so I made about 85 pips on that trade. Okay, we bounced back up, so I decided not to get back in to see what would happen the following day. And today we've actually, we swung up and down quite a lot. Highs and lows are quite separated, and we've gone back up a little bit. And I'm not sure what's going to happen next, so I'm not going to get back in. We have this line here could now become a resistance point. We don't really know. We don't have any conjunctions really here. We're in the middle of between two major Fibonacci retrievals, so it's difficult to say what's going to happen next. So I think for now I will wait to see. We haven't hit the close of the day yet, so if we go below the previous day's low, then it's probably worth looking and going short. And if we go above that point here, so if we go, we got quite close to the 61.8% retracement. I think I'd have to wait until we got above that, or even back up again above the support resistance area and break through this line properly before I would consider going long, because I played the daily charts. Now if I was playing hourly charts or 4-hour charts, I might find opportunities to go long. But for me, I'm only on daily charts because I don't like standing in front of a screen all day. So I will have to wait until we're back up above here to consider going long. Okay. So the emphasis is probably going to keep going down, and therefore I will wait until we breach this previous day's low before continuing, and then the target would be down to this support resistance area, and so forth. Okay. Bear in mind, let's go to the weekly chart. We have, in traditional technical analysis sort of talk, what we call head and shoulders formation here. This is the head, that's the shoulder, this is the shoulder, it's level, there's a big support and resistance area here, so it doesn't surprise me that we bounce down. And it's amazing, you can say on the chart, I could have predicted a couple of days ago, which I did, that we could have bounced down, and at the time actually I didn't notice this head and shoulder on the weekly pattern. And it's amazing how people find a mechanism for it to happen because of the statistics that came out about the UK economy. Okay, so I believe that we will come back down because we've got this head and shoulders, etc. But I'm not going to re-enter until we've gone below that point. Okay, because I'm not sure. This high here was getting quite close to the 78.6 retracement, so that might be another indication. And in fact, that's also a support and resistance area, and we should draw it in. I missed it last time because look, we bounced off it here, we bounced off it here. Okay, there's a big nice area there where there's also support and resistance, a pivot area. Okay, and there's one here as well. I mean, you can find quite a lot of these areas on these charts. Some are major, some are minor. The more points, the more major. You see here, bounced off here, 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 here. So this was quite a big one as well. So but let's wait and see what happens. So my summary for the pound dollar is we obviously had this huge drop. I'm out of the market at the moment. I won't go short again unless I'm below the previous day's low. I'm not going to go long again unless we break through this point here. Okay, and go back up. My prediction is we're going to go drop, but I don't trade my predictions. I only trade when something has definitely happened. I'm ready, and the evidence suggests it might go lower again, but I don't trade until I'm certain as much as I can be. Just looking at it really, I should mention, of course, we had this huge uptrend here, which we've broken out, and this could be a reversal before a new uptrend comes back up again. Okay, so that's why we can't be absolutely certain. It's too messy. And there's not enough evidence all pointing to the same point. Okay, so today on the 26th, I'm going to stay out of the market. I'll wait to see what happens, and then I'll get back in, hopefully in the next day or two. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you want to know more about the tools and techniques I've shown in this video, then please go to my website, www.firststepsinforex.com, and you'll be able to download a free manual and 6 free videos. I also have a blog there as well, to give you an idea of all the tools and techniques I use, and it's all for free as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll post again in a couple of days or so.